New Jersey coffee is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee jug is streaming right now.
Good evening, everybody. Well, technically it's still the afternoon here, but that's just me. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. Call me Coffee. Call me NJ. Call me Coffee Junkie. I answer to all those things. But we're here, we're in the barn, and as you can see, we have the two halves of the. Hold on, I'm going to lower the music in my ear. Perfect. We have the two halves of the barn ready to go. They're pretty much done. Just have to put some cobwebs all around to kind of give it a little bit more of that barn aesthetic. And I also need to plunk in some barrels, and I have those actually downstairs. Um, so what we're going to do, why I saved that as a screenshot, I don't know. I'm going to lower this even further because it's really loud in my ears. But welcome everybody, come on in, let's have a little bit of fun. Last time we streamed was on Friday, and I apologize for not being around over the weekend, but the weekends as of late have really been opportunities for Manatee and I to have some quality time together, get some stuff done around the house, cook, straighten up, and also he's still convalescing from his surgery earlier this month. That was 3 weeks ago today, actually. Hi, Sir Think. Hi, Beth. Welcome to the stream. So hi, Evan. Welcome. So he's been convalescing slowly but surely, and he's just he's healing. He's in the other room right now. He said, you know what? Because I had asked him earlier, should hold on, let me see if I can turn around. There we go. I said to him, should I start dinner now and then stream later, or should I stream now and have dinner later? And he just looked at me and he's like, well, as long as neither of us is hungry. Oh, thanks, Evan. Appreciate it. Have a good one. As long as neither of us are hungry right now, it can wait. And I said, okay, well, the usual drill of when you're ready to start dinner, just come get me and we'll go make dinner. So that's basically where we are right now. Let me know if the music is too soft or too loud or anything like that. I'm still kind of experimenting it. I'm still kind of tweaking it. I do also... Hold on, I'm still talking to you. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. Let's see if I can get it close. There we are. Okay. So there we are. So I still have to... Hey, Rose. Welcome to the stream. I still have to put in the new tier 2 sub emote because I don't have another tier 1 unlocked yet. So I have a little heart hug emote that's going to be placed in the tier 2 slot. I haven't had a chance to upload that, so I'm going to do that this week. I have about 3 weeks of VODs to move over to YouTube. That's happening slowly but surely this week. I'm working on the one from after Memorial Day today, so I'm hoping to get that done. And also, starting later this week, if not later this week, then first thing next week, we are going to have Stream Raiders, which is this really neat game that I found out about from the Shaft podcast and Sixation TV, and it's a lot of fun, and I got approved for their beta program, so I'm hoping to start that by Friday. Hi, Friday. Welcome. So, in any event, I'm here in the barn, and I want to show you some stuff that I've been working on over the last couple of days in my off time. So let's see. Let's come down here first and foremost. So, first thing I did was I expanded the basement by 1 because I realized that I wanted to have parallel ladders on both sides. And so I kind of took some time out, I expanded the roof, I picked up some more end rods, so now it's all balanced out. I also went ahead and I don't know why they like hanging out in here. They're weird. I put some torches through. Oh, apparently someone, wait, no, it's, yes, in here, okay. I put torches down because I came in here one night, and there was a zombie and a skeleton waiting for me to wreck my face. And that wasn't so good so much. Now, technically, on this side, the basement should be two wider, like two things wider. But I think having the 5 and 5 is balanced out. And it's not as if I can't dig down a little bit further and create a second basement that has, you know, brewing supplies and nether stuff and have it be all mysterious and stuff. I'm not against that idea, but I haven't started that just yet. What I did do though was when I was digging this wall back out, and I pushed back this bookshelf and I threw in some extra barrels. And over here is going to be a brewing station and stuff like that. But let me show you something real quick. Let me see if I can see this. I stumbled into this wide cavernous area. I lit a little bit of it up already, but I'm going to make sure that the back end that's currently blocked off by cobble is also lit up. Because, holy moly, that is not something I needed to see today. That needs to be addressed. So we're going to take care of that as well. First things first, though. This is going to be left open. I have to figure out what I want to be the backdrop. I might make it polished granite. I might make it something else. But, apparently, right? Beth redeemed 7,500 beans to have a cow named Moostard. Like mustard. I totally get it. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and take care of that. We're going to reach in here and grab a name tag. Now, there are a couple of things that are going to happen. By the end of this stream. First and foremost, we're going to get the caving situated. We're going to have Beth's cow named. But we're also going to take a field trip over to M's villagers to get more name tags. Because if you all want cows named after you or named for you, then I need to make sure that I have the name tags for them. And only having one name tag left is not productive towards that goal. So we're going to close that up. And before we do anything else, after we put this name tag together, I have some barrels in my hands. I'm going to just drop them off on the side of the wall. Alright, so we're going to take the name tag. Okay, and then Moostard. Okay, so we have Moostard. Boop. Okay, so that is a thing. So we're going to do the first thing we're going to do is we're going to name this cow. Let's name this cow. Oh! Okay. Alrighty then. What is this? Okay, I know what this is, but I think, that's the cyan terracotta, right? This is Vex magic. That's cyan terracotta. Right? Oh yeah, that's cyan glazed terracotta. I had asked my server mates if anyone had Vex magic. For those of you who follow Hermitcraft, Vex magic is, you know, the light blue terracotta. And they said, yeah, we have it. You know, how much of it do you need? And I said, literally 1 brick. They apparently decided to give me more than that. So, I have really amazing server mates, let me tell you. They make sure that I am absolutely positively hooked up. Holy moly. Fake Vex magic, Rose says. It's not fake, it's just different. Because I had also said, I had said cyan. So, because I didn't know any better. I also went ahead and I renamed Gigi to Mother of Corgis for Finding the End. I also went ahead and dyed and renamed my tea boxes. So I have each one corresponding to the different teas. So I have the peak oak tea here, peppermint, the jungle is in here. No, the peppermint is in here, the jungle is in here. Then acacia, orange obviously, birch is white, and then the I didn't want the black box. For the black tea, I wanted gray, because I already have a mocha black box over there. And then this one is, so wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is an extra box that I need a name for. So if you all have any suggestions about what kind of name I could give it, that would be amazing. Because I have my teacup, my maple ginger box, whole latte laughs, mocha, and then the one that Mal gave me that I'm not going to change the color of. So if you have any suggestions, I will happily take them. But in the meantime, we need to name this cow. We need to name this cow. Let's see. So we have Ben over here. Would you like to be named Moostard? No? Okay. Would you like to be named Moostard? Yes. Yes, you do. There you go, Moostard. So we now have a new named cow. Hooray! Get some hype in chat for our newest cow, Moostard, to go along with all of our other beautiful lag babies. Oh, you should have seen it. I'm still breaking grass. This is so ridiculous. I came out the other day and this entire thing, the entire field was like full of grass up to the eyeballs. And I looked over and I could barely see the creeper that was coming through my crops, and I just went, "Oh, hell no. Not another creeper." One took out part of my porch. I had to replace my porch. So my porch looks all messed up because the creeper blew it up. But I managed to get it somewhat fixed. And I still have all this to basically farm and get taken care of. Sir Think says, "Welcome, Moostard." That's right, welcome, Moostard. New cow for a new day. So we're gonna do that. Do I have the diamond hoe on me? I don't. I have this one. I think I put the diamond hoe back, or it's away somewhere. I don't know where it is. But I'm just gonna take care of this lickety split. And yes, I know I just obliterated a dandelion. That's my bad. I'll clean this all up in a sec. But, you know, just in thinking about things, I'm sure that a lot of you have heard the news over the last 3 days in regards to certain things that are going on, and, you know, there are different platforms that will be gone after a month and stuff like that. And I can't, I'm not gonna comment too much about it because Twitter is a thing. But I do want you all to be aware that things happen and we have to be alert and aware that they're happening. And we have to speak up when they're happening. And we have to demonstrate that we are better than that as a community, as people, as everything. We are what we make of things, I think I want to say, and we can make things so much better. And I think we have a responsibility and we have an obligation to do that. And there are going to be a bunch of people coming over from another venue in the next couple of weeks or so. And I support some of those people because I was fans of them before I started streaming. And I'm still fans of theirs, and, you know, still friendly with them. So when they come over, I want you guys to all consider checking out their content, because they were put in quite a situation, and, you know, they're just trying to be creators like I am. And I think as creators, we have to band together and support one another when things are well and things go icky. You know what I mean? And things go wrong. So you might see me hosting some different streamers you've never seen me host before. We may be part of raids to new streamers that are new to Twitch, and I want you to join me in welcoming them should they decide to move over, with the same level of care and thoughtfulness and just outright passion for creativity that you've shown me. Is that something you guys all can do for me, for them, and just be supportive as they make the transitions? Whether it's to here or another service or something like that? Can you do that for me? Because I think that would be awesome, and I would greatly appreciate it. Everyone says yes. Fantastic. Thank you all. I really do appreciate that. And, you know, all of you have been so amazing with me. I really want to do my part to pay that kindness forward. I really do. Because all of these different creators, every single content creator, just about anyway, not every single one, but most of them, they inspire us and they bring us together in different ways, and they've been an absolute positive source during this situation that we're in, this pandemic, this new normal that we're, trying to just survive through. And so any chance that we all have to be able to help them out as they provide that service for us would be great. And I know that there's been talk about, here and stuff like that, and I have no intention of going anywhere from here. I actually do like it here. I think it's an easy service with which to connect with all of you, and I think that I've worked really hard to make this a safe, supportive space, regardless of, what your background is and everything like that, and I want to keep it that way. And I don't want to have to move anywhere. So you've got me for the long haul. And I hope that we can continue to build something positive and be creative, despite the fact that, most of the time you see me farming because I have to keep up with my crops. But thank you all very much for that. I really wanted to make sure I got that out there, and that I support my fellow creators. Because we all have to help one another out. Now, where the heck are my carrots and my taters? So here are my carrots, and here are my not poisoned potatoes. Let's see if we can get some potato action going on here. But I've been prattling on for a while. Oh, thank you for the bit, Blue Panda. That's very sweet. Thanks so much. How have you been all this weekend? How was your day? If you are still, connected to your dad, if your dad's still around and everything, were you able to talk to them or see them or anything this past weekend? I do not get to see my dad because of, protecting him from COVID and everything. And he says hello. He asks me, oh, are you going to stream? Are you going to stream? And I'm like, yeah, I will sometime. It's a penny. Bits are a penny per, and that's fine. Hey JT, welcome. Yeah, I can't blame you for wanting to be cautious. That's how I was with Dad. I talked to him for about a half hour or so. He's told me that he started going on field trips with my brother to go, pick up relatives when they need to go to appointments and stuff, and just getting out as much as possible. He's been really trying to do that because he was cooped up for so long, trying to recover. And every day is a little bit of improvement for him, but he's taking it easy and stuff like that. But I do have to tell you that he said something to me that left me completely shaken. He revealed something to me, and I gasped in absolute horror. And you're gonna look at me and you go, NJ, that can't be. That's not right. He told me that his heart doctor said that he was not allowed to have coffee anymore. Coffee Daddy is not allowed to have coffee anymore. And my heart broke. My heart absolutely broke. And I went, are you serious? He goes, yes, I'm not allowed to have regular coffee anymore. I can have decaf. Yes, Quail, I am not kidding. No coffee. And I said, well, that makes sense because you're on different medications and the whatnot. And quite frankly, the medication I'm on has me barely drinking coffee anymore. I can still have some, I just have to be really careful about how much and what kind. Like, I can't have Death Wish anymore, and that makes me really sad. Because Death Wish, by far, is one of the better ones. There's actually a new coffee that I'm trying. I think it's called Grinding Company. I'm not sure. But I ordered a sample pack, so I'm really curious to see how that goes. Now, let's see. Let me empty my pockets a little bit more. Okay, I didn't break that. Good. Let me empty my pockets a little more, because if we're going caving, I need to make sure that I don't have anything of value on me. Hey, Sammy. Sammy joined the game. Say hello to Sammy. Let's dump those wheat seeds in there, and I'm gonna take the bone meal and just plop it over here in the corner. And I'm gonna empty everything out before I head downstairs, because we're going caving tonight. We're gonna go caving for about an hour or so, because we have to light some stuff up, but I have to make sure that I'm completely prepared for it. So the hoe I don't need. The sticks will come in handy because I need torches. Well, no, I've got stacks of torches, so that's not a necessity. I'm going to need food, so I think I'm going to go cook these potatoes. Blue Panda is asking me not to die while caving. I'm going to try my best, but I am going to make sure that I am properly prepared for it. So let's head down here. Well, actually, hold on. Let's see. First, what I think I want to do is I want to come in here, and I think I'm going to break this first, and I want to get some barrels in here. I want to put a couple of barrels, just like haphazard barrels everywhere, just willy-nilly barrels. Maybe put one here, and then one here, and then maybe one here, just to kind of add to the space a little bit. And I think that was 10 barrels, actually. Yeah, it was. Okay, so I have more barrels to pick up. That's fine. I have 7 outside. I can go get those. So, let's see what we need to do. This way over here, this is the entrance I need, because I want to be on this side of the basement. Okay. Perfect. I think I left some... Okay, I left some iron in here. Did I put potatoes? Oh wait, they're in the smoker. There we go. Smoker potatoes. Now, I'm obviously going to break through here. But the cyan and the light blue terracotta, that's for what will be my brewing station. I'm not going to... Wait, I am going to take the shulker. So, I'm going to take out some of these things, maybe these books, they don't need to be in here. The slime ball, the extra Eye of Ender, the apples. Right now I'm just making, the Totem of Undying is definitely staying in there for now. I'm just gonna basically make room so that I can take some extra items, not the arrows, NJ, come on. I'm just gonna empty this out. I don't need the shears, I don't need the end rods or the brewing stand yet. The taters are uncooked, but I will have to grab more food. The helmet can stay in there, the name tag, the gold, the slime balls, the books, the extra hay bale. Now in here what I want to do, if I'm going to go caving, I'm not going to wear my elytra. I know better. I'm going to put that in my ender chest so that I don't lose it. So I have my Duncan Bownuts. I have arrows, because the Duncan has infinity. I have my pickaxes. I'm gonna need torches. Oop, okay. Water bucket, yes. Okay, where did I put that? Where did I put the water buckets? And why is this wool... Oh, because it's full. That's right. Iron. Let me grab a block of iron. I'll make a bucket out of that. because I don't remember where I put buckets. This music is pretty appropriate. Am I bringing a companion chicken for moral support? Not necessarily. Why did I grab an iron brick? I don't need it. But I do need water. So I'm going to have to go... Actually, wait, you know what? Hold on. I have a thought. I'm gonna bring 2 buckets. 1 for lava, 1 for water. Let me go get some water from outside. Let's see. I'll grab an extra shulker while I'm at it. If I need to sleep beforehand, that's fine. Is this the extra shulker? This one is. Okay, come with me. Let's see. Do I have... I thought I had Oh, I have a water bucket. Boom. Done. Okay, so that's 1/2 the battle. Servermates also left me this for emerald grinding. Stacks upon stacks of pumpkins. And they also left me stacks upon stacks of melons. So I'll be able to get a crap ton of different name tags. Crap ton of name tags. But also over here, the last stream I showed you this, which is the wither gear. They gave me gear so that I can face the wither when I'm ready. I plan on facing the wither provided I have actually no, not Friday, because yes, Friday. Provided I have no work issues or work challenges or whatever. Provided I have no work conflicts. The wither fight will be Friday night at 8 p.m. my time. Okay? Friday night, 8 p.m. my time. I will gear up. I will start the stream early. I'll start around 7 my time, and then I will head to the something to make the wither thingy, and then get my butt whooped. I plan for that to be at 8 o'clock. So I will make sure to put a tweet out about that. It is 6:36 my time. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm on Eastern Daylight Time. But one of the server mates also told me, you're welcome, Nev. One of my server mates told me that they had extra leaves. So they left just boxes upon boxes of leaves for me that I can use to sell in my shops. So I have to figure out space, which is why I put all that storage on the other side of the basement, because I have to basically take this entire stash and put it under the basement. I also, before we start the caving expedition... Oh! Someone added more. Oh, these are the wedding invitations for next week. Save the date. Ulti, Quick Quail, and Tommy Boy are getting married Tuesday, July 7th, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Church of Church. So that is going to be an event as well, and we're going to talk about that as it gets closer. It's going to be a trip, and I think it's very sweet. I can't wait. But I went ahead and I put in all of these end rods in the ceiling, and looks like somebody added to that. Hi GJ! Welcome! Good to see you! How are you doing on this Monday? So I decided to, because I used end stone for this, I want this to be like a subway station, because, you know, where I grew up, you know, subways were, near where I grew up, subways were a thing. I'm no longer anywhere near that area, but it wasn't hard to get to the subway. And so, I love that look, and I love the clean brick. Feel free to lurk, Faye. It's good to see you. Welcome. So I'm digging this vibe, and I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I could have some maps commissioned, and have them be like subway posters and stuff, and just slather them all over the walls. And I think that would be just really, really nifty. So I'm really excited about that. And there's a few on the walls here, but I think I want to spread them out and put a sign like right where these signs are that says, you know, Mascot Farms Nether Station or something like that. I think that would be really neat. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, learning our lessons like we did, we're going to sleep before we do anything else so that we're good server mates and we keep it as daytime. And yes, we're going to grab an extra bed before we head through into the cave system. I also, at some point, want to change out all of this tile for granite, but one thing at a time. We're gonna sleep. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll grab a bed. The sun must not be fully down yet. We'll grab a brown bed. And we're also going to put these empty shulker boxes in my ender chest. We're gonna put those in our ender chest. Also, this extra iron can't hurt. Okay. There we go. So I am in. It's been a half hour. It's also in the 90s here today, allegedly. So I have some Diet Cranberry Ginger Ale tonight. No tea. No tea or coffee, but I do apologize if the gassiness gets to me. I will do my best to mute as needed. Friday, that means that they're watching or listening but doing something else they need to do. People do it all the time. It's always bad when the weather is alleged. That is very true. Now, where did I put those extra ender chests? I want to say that they are here. They are. We're going to take one of those with us. Because those are going to come in handy if we come across any ores. Which we just might. Space! Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for the 7 months in a row. Mwah, I adore you. How are you? Okay. Y'all ready? I do believe I am appropriately dressed for this function. I should actually raise this up a hair so I can see my hotbar. My picks are good. Oh wait, hold on. No. No, 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 no. We are not ready to leave yet. We are not ready to leave yet. We need food. 1 salmon and 4 baked potatoes are not going to help us in a crisis. Lone Cub, to answer your question, I probably should have said this when I first started the stream. But I am playing on the Joe Hills of Hermitcraft Patreon server called 7 of Mine. I just posted the links on how you could become a patron, which will explain the different levels with which all of us who are patrons support Joe. Hey, Beardo. Yep, torches. Thank you. I knew I forgot something. Dang it. Let's see. Light up my life. We're gonna grab, you know, all the torches. Because why not? Oh, and you know what? Just in case. We're gonna grab that too. And I think I have some sticks over here, which... I don't. Awesome. Okay, that's smart thinking. Let's make some sticks. It would help if I prepared myself. It would help if I prepared myself, which I didn't. Oh well. Now I did. I'm actually going to put the extra sticks in here because that's where they belong. Again, I put in all this extra storage just because I'm going to need it, because all those different things that I have organized are pretty much full. Side note, I realized yesterday, I think it was. That is not a source block, NJ. Go around. Go around and cover this up so that you don't die. Again. Because lava. Okay, so I have to reach up and get it. There we go. Now that's going to disappear. So I'm going to have to make sure that I have torches on my hotbar. Boop. There we go. It's gonna get dark in here real fast. Just waiting for the lava to dissipate. Oh. Okay, so the lava didn't eat that. Now it's safe for my chickies to roam. And hold on. That's the other thing I'm missing before we go anywhere. I need dirt. And why am I grabbing the dirt, you're asking? I'm grabbing the dirt because I need to make scumpusses. If I don't make scumpusses, I will get lost, and then Space will have to come on and rescue me, and then I will be rightfully teased for all time. And I think I can get away with, it this time without needing assistance. Unless my chickies are in trouble, then that's a problem. Now, I blocked this off because it was pitch black and I didn't have the right supplies. Well, Space, oh, you are online. Space, I am, I'm in my basement on the one side. I'm caving because I keep hearing zombie noises and they drive me crazy. And I don't know where anything is either. Okay. So I'm also going to have to be mindful about the lag as well. Now watch, I'm going to open all of this up and it's going to be nothing. That's great. Because I seriously thought this was like a wide cavernous area. I seriously did. And I'm slowly becoming disappointed with this. Don't tell me this isn't a wide cavernous area, because I'm gonna look so foolish. As I'm being laughed with in chat. Oh! I thought this was a cave system! Get out of here! Get the heck out of here! Seriously? Oh my god, I seriously thought like this was this whole big system. And it's not. Oh my gosh. Mother of Corgis, thank you for the 4 months! Oh, you sweetheart, thank you! Oh, that's amazing, and oh my gosh, I'm such a derp. Any and all spoon emojis, have at it, because I seriously thought this was like a big system, and it's honestly not, and I'm crying with laughter right now. Cause yeah, you come through all this, and it's just like one long passageway. I don't even remember where it leads. Yeah, this is all lit up. I've been through here. I've been lost through here numerous times. But, and there's the scumpus. Yep. Okay, so this is gonna put me on the other side then. Yeah, we've been through here. But you know what? That's okay. That's half the adventure. Because, you know, screw it. Why not? Let's just do it. There's a ravine, I think, here somewhere, too. I just don't remember exactly where it is. As I'm thinking to myself, oh, I think I died over here somewhere. And hey, look, there's the lava that I got moshed in before. Yeah, because this was the ravine we were in. Seriously? Am I really? There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the ravine I pretty much... Yeah, see, this is where we didn't go. So, ladies and gents, hi, Sammy. Ladies and gents, let's do this. Let's hope a creeper doesn't blow up my face. Anything good in here? Ooh. Ooh! We got some goodies right off the bat. Okay, so we have pumpkin seeds. I'll take those. Torches. Iron. Rails. Nice book. Okay, so we're starting off strong. That's good. This is probably one of the mine carts I kept hearing underneath the base. And now with my inventory full, this is where the ender chest comes in. because now we can take the shulker and let's see. Throw the egg in there. We don't need that. Let's see. Pumpkin seeds. That's extra dirt. Extra dirt. Actually, no. We'll leave that to put that away. Andesite, coal. That's flint. I don't need flint. Cobblestone, stone. The coal and this, I think I'll put in here for now. The book. Friday says, ooh, I'm close to 7,500 points, only 1,500 to go. Awesome. I love it. I love that you guys are so enthused about that. Like, for real. Okay. So right now, my goal is to light stuff up. So I think next, well actually, oh, see all that darkness up there? Let's throw some light up there, huh? Throw a little light. A little extra light up there. That should help keep stuff from falling on my head. I should probably make my way up there, but yeah, up there I can hear zombies and spiders already. That's not okay. Yeah, there's zombies and spiders on the other side of this wall. Silk touch? Silk touch. Let's see. Come on, break. Or is it this one? Wait, does that have... That doesn't have silk touch. I really want the cobweb. Come on. Break. I don't have all day. Watch, I'm gonna have a cave spider bite me in the butt. Just watch. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. What is taking so long? Oh. It's like I think I can. I think I can. Did I break it? Did it break? Is there a delay? Is... Oh, Oh. Oh, I need shears for that! Oh, for Pete's sake, I need shears. Oh, I'm just... Oh. And I didn't bring any wood. Oh, hey, look! Wood! Come to mama. Crafting table. Thank you, Lone Cub. Alright, I'm gonna put the lava away. Hey, Pearl. We're gonna make a set of shears because I want any and all cobwebs I can get my hands on. We'll put that away. We'll take that with us. And we're gonna go after this coal here. Ever since I gave up like 12 stacks of coal, every time I see it, I always want to go after it. Okay, looks like there's some lava there. Let's get some of this light going. Yeah, but I know I'm gonna need... I'm gonna need it for other stuff. Okay. Okay, looks like there might be some fun up there, so we're gonna go the other way now. I took all this coal out, and I gotta go back that way. Ah! Oh, for Pete's sake, come here! Excuse you, I don't have time for you. Where'd it go? There. Oh, no, you're over there. You think I don't see you? Take that. Jerk. Ah, so... Okay, so this opens up over here. So we're gonna stay away from that for now. Give me that loot. We're gonna take these cobwebs. Because I could use those in the barn. This is where we came in. So, I know I don't need a crafting table for shears. I just did it. Because derp. And then that way. because that's going to point me. And then I think what I want to do is break that, and then point that way, so that they're pointing to each other, and then that tells me I have to go back that way. So let's see, that's pretty lit, that's lit. Did I get all the goodies on this end? I did not, there's iron here. Alright. And I'm gonna take these two, so that way I know I came through here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. The bat scared me. Like, I know the bat's there, just... Ugh. Hey, Amy, how are you? How's your Monday going? Derp. Okay, let's put that down. And let's see, we'll do that. I have been well, thank you for asking. Let's see, I think that's pretty well lit. And then I want to take these out so that I know I've been here before. I don't hear any lava above my head. So now I think I just want to go after... And yes, I know digging up is bad, but it's fine. There's water here, so I'll be alright. I'm just gonna surf for a little while. Okay, got it all, right? Yeah. Let's jump out of the water for a second. Put some light fixtures up there. And then we'll break this, because I can't stand on it. Dang it. I want to get that coal. Okay, got it. That was easy. Alright, let's grab some of this. Check my inventory. Inventory's looking pretty full. No, we've torn this apart. That it was. Right, nothing down here. Okay. Sometimes I like taking the rails too, just because you never know when you need them. And besides, if we ever decide to start a railway system, then we'll have rails to start, so that'll be good. Not like I need more oak planks or whatever. Yeah, these are oak planks, but it's still something. Okay, so that's unlit, that's lit, that's where we came in. So what I want to do is break that for a split second, and then put 2 dirt here, and then that to tell me to go out that way. Then here and here. Looks like this is another dead end. That's fine. High octane caving? Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna take everything from here. Might as well. Not with a pick, though. Okay, looks like I have to sleep, so... Let me do that really fast. Because I'm not in the nether, I have to sleep. Alright. And we're still going to take all the rails too, because if someone needs them for a project, all theirs. Looks like there's some coal above me too. We'll just grab that. We'll snag that. Come to mama. There we go. Okay, so that's all picked up. Been down this way, but I'm going to grab the posts as well. in case I need to expand my cow farm. Grab everything I didn't pick up. Okay, I should be able to pick all this stuff up. My inventory is not completely full yet. But yeah, overall the weekend for me was pretty uneventful. Friday night, you know, we were supposed to fight the Wither, and that got... I was supposed to actually have the day off. And that kind of went sideways because my coworker was also off, and my boss and his wife were going to go see their grandkids, and I always encourage, you know, spending time with family when you can, especially now. So I was like, alright, you know what? Go do those things. I'll come into work. Well, come in. I still work from home. You know, I'll work that day, so that you can have... I'll be on call, so that way if something comes in or whatever, if I have to read something, I'll just go read it. That's not a big deal to me. And they're like, oh, okay, you know, that's really nice of you to do. That's really cool. Go for it. And so basically that's what I did. So I worked on Friday till like 6 o'clock my time, which was fine. I didn't mind it one bit. Well, I mean, okay, I was a little upset at first, but then I got over it, and I was like, no, they need me, and when I always need something, they make sure I have what I need, so the least I can do is, you know, make sure that they're covered. That was fine. So that's basically what I did, and, so I didn't finish up till 6. I streamed a little bit, because I was like, you know what, I had a long day, I'm gonna stream, we're not gonna be doing the Wither stuff, but we're gonna be doing other stuff. And that's, you know, that's what we did. And then Saturday, I was hoping to stream, but we got so wrapped up in what we needed to do around the house. And, you know, we try to spend as much time together as possible, because when he's working and I'm working, he's in one room, I'm in the other, and, you know, that's just us. And so, so we try to make sure that we spend time together. And that was our time together, was Saturday and Sunday. We tried new recipes, we looked at different things. We still have some stuff we have to do, and hopefully we can do that during the Hermitcraft stream day. Or stream... Oh, hello! Okay. That could have been mega disastrous. Noted. That's fine. More iron for me, that's fine. Okay, nobody got hurt, it's fine, we're good, that's fine. I also have no idea where I am now, so that's a thing. But I'll make the most of it. Looks like there is a little archway over here. Let's see if we can put a torch. Oh, we can put a torch all the way up there. Boom. Lit up. Okay, let's put a... Let's see, did I put... Keep dirt in your hands, NJ. Keep dirt in your on your person, so that you can climb up and get the things. Okay. Alright, so this is almost cleared out. That's good. Is this adequately lit? Nope. Boop. There we go. Okay, so that area looks all lit. And I've been through here, I think. Because there are holes in the... Somebody's been through here because there are holes in the floor. Maybe I've been through here. Alright, that's all scooped up. Boop. Okay, where is this? What is this? This Okay, that I'm not even going to attempt. I don't think I'm in anybody else's space necessarily. If I am, they're gonna let me know about it and I'm going to apologize, but I don't think I am. I mean, that looks like the bottom of my base, so. Okay, that's opened up. Alright, I think I'm done with the wood collection. I'm really down here. That looked like a beacon mining hole. Okay, well, I'm not sure, but if it's theirs... No! Welp. That answers that question. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Okay, was this even where I fell? Where did I fall from? I fell straight down, so I think this was it. No? Oh, crud. This isn't it. Where did I fall from? Hold on. Where did I fall from? Did I fall from over here? Okay, how far did I oh, I fell from up... Did I fall from up there? Oh, shoot, I fell from up there. Let's see if I can wiggle my way out of this. Yeah, I fell from here. Okay. I'm just gonna have to leave that, I'm sorry. I'm getting the heck out of their space. Yeah, this was not a good idea. Alright, I'm running away. Because I came through here. I think this is where I got turned around. Thanks for that, Beardo. Looks like I did stumble into Kang's area. That wasn't my intention, obviously. But I am gonna have to get up there. Somehow. And light this up too while I'm at it. I hear zombies. Okay, there's none here. Mind you, I'm not gonna find my way back. I already know this. I'm way too... Okay, that shining, that tells me that's a zombie. Oh, shoot! Okay, that could have been bad. It's not. I think I'm too high up. Am I? Can I get him from here? Where's my bow? throw a torch there, though. Yeah, that should help. Alright. Yeah, I am totally lost. And that's okay. I promised y'all we'd go caving. I wasn't kidding. Okay, I've been down this way. Oh, okay, I kind of know where we are. What's over here? Is there anything above? No? Okay. If all I get out of this is some iron, some coal, and a couple of cobwebs, then my day is complete. I just want to be able to get the heck out of here in one piece, y'all. I really do. Question is, will I? Me personally, I think I'll be just fine, but... Alright, what's this way? Okay. So that's Kang's area. So... Was I up there? I think I was. See, this also helps, when you grab the ender chest and you put extra dirt in it. Which I think I threw in here. So let's empty the inventory out a little bit. Grab a stack of dirt. We'll throw the diorite and the andesite and the extra that. We'll throw in the stack of oak. Yeah, I think that's good for now. Put the crafting table in there. We don't need it right now. Okay, so I need to get back up there. I think that's where I came in. Yeah, that's where I came in. Seriously? Let me through. Okay, let's try this again, one more time. Yeah, this is where I came in. Because this is where the coal was that I wanted to grab. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this while we're here. So this is one of the first times, I think this is maybe the third or fourth time I've ever gone, no, maybe fifth, that I've ever gone caving by myself. And you all are taking this kind of journey with me, and I appreciate it so much. We're gonna go this way. Let's see if there's anything this way, because we have this water source here. Does the water source go anywhere? Nope, it's just there. What's this? That is where I dug out some stuff before. Okay, in. Wow, it is really warm. I'm just gonna stay there for a split second. I should be safe. I'm gonna turn off my overhead light, because my overhead light is throwing off so much heat that I am exceptionally warm. And I'm wearing a dress, so if that doesn't tell you anything. We've been going now for about an hour. If any of you need a health and safety break, please take it. Stretch your legs, grab some water, grab something cold. That's, just do it. Just get it done. Just do it. But yeah, so it's been about an hour. As soon as I get out of bed, I will, because I see a whole bunch of people came in, which is awesome. So I will make sure to introduce myself and give you some info. Space says health, safety. These are both social constructs, and Sir Think redeemed 2,000 coffee beans for coffee tea time. Iced tea time. Actually, I do have some iced tea, cold iced tea in the other room, so I'm gonna go grab that while I lay in bed. I've lit up the area around me, so I don't think a creeper or anything will come at me. But if it does, well, then rip. I should probably jot down, when I need to step away, I should probably jot down, you know, like in chat, in the game chat where I am, so that if I get blown to bits, then people can come help me find my stuff. Because you know me, I'm terrible with directions and stuff. Hi Raven, welcome. I am doing well, how are you? Oh, it's so good. So good and so needed on a hot day like this. We have the air conditioner on, the fan is going, it's great. While I wait. So, yeah. Come on, let's go. Nighty-night time. They yell at me all the time. You know, I realize, I'm just looking at chat and everything, and I realize that this, you know, this channel has been able to do so much, and we've hit so many different milestones just in the last month, and I have to say that it's just ridiculously cool. I just looked now, and we are super close to having 10,000 views. And this channel is only turning, what, 8 months old next week? 10,000 views almost. I can't wrap my head around it. Then again, I can't wrap my head around a lot of different things. So in chat, that's the link for my Discord. You must be at least 13 years of age to join, but it is open to everyone, not just subs. We talk about coffee, we talk about wrestling, we talk about pretty much everything. There's some artists who share, you know, their work, and we talk about a lot of different things. So come on over, come hang out with us. We're a good group. Love to have you. There we go. So let me do a quick turnaround and introduce myself for everybody who walked in. Hi. So I'm NJ Coffee Junkie. Everyone calls me NJ, but some people call me Coffee or Coffee Junkie for short. If my name sounds familiar, that is probably because you're a fan of Hermitcraft, and I am a patron of Joe Hill's. I also am a moderator for the Hermit adjacent Skizzleman. So you mainly see me in their chats just kind of hanging out and chilling. I've been a streamer now for almost 8 months, and I am on Joe's Patreon realm right now, doing some caving underneath my base because I kept hearing zombies and I thought there might have been a spawner. So I wanted to come check it out. And that's why I'm in this kind of gear and not wearing an elytra, because I learned my lesson from last time. Don't wear your elytra when you go caving. Hey Eric, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Don't throw your bed. That's a pro tip right there. Don't throw your bed. Okay, I think we were heading there we go. I think we were heading back this way. Cause there's the scumpus we made to point that was the way back and the way out. But I want to finish lighting some of this up so that we don't continuously have mobs everywhere. So I'm going to do a quick double check over and around. Oh, Nev, thanks for the host. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's cool. And Kang, if you're watching, I'm really sorry I stumbled into your place, my dude. I didn't mean to. But it is really neat to kind of come through. Let's light that. I want to leave these here because they're markers for me, and also when mobs hide behind them and you can shoot them, they won't see it. And these two, they also, yes, this is Java. Okay, looks like we've got a dark spot over here, and do I port? Yes, I do, because I can take this out. It becomes cobblestone. Fantastic. I was kind of hoping for obsidian, but that's fine. Let's light this up a little bit better. And we're gonna have to light this up. Oh, it goes even further in. Okay, that's good to know. So, pray for me, peeps, because I don't know how far this extends. Oh, it's only to here. Awesome. Okay. But we are going to be able to pick up more rails. And I mentioned that I wanted to pick up the rails earlier, just in case we need them for a future railway project, which wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibility. I mean, we are pretty spread out. I'm going to get lost. Not necessarily. I have a general idea of where I am, and I have scumpi, or scumpuses, at the end of this hallway that will point me the way out. So that's fine. Like, I come through here, I already know that this water source, I have to walk past it to get to where I need to be. But you obviously know me well enough to have that concern. Yeah, see, I know that's not the way out. This is. I think this is, anyway. Yeah, I pillared up from here, and then came back around. Yeah, because I didn't take the rail from here. Yeah, see, here's the scumpus that points out this way. I'm pretty sure that I have navigated the majority of the underground this way. But I need to get up there. I need to light that up as well. So that's basically what I'm going to do next. Okay, looks like I can't go any farther. So we'll just drop a torch or two, like here and here and here. And fall. Awesome. Okay, that worked. I don't think anyone really cares or minds where the torches are, Eric, as long as the torches are there in the first place. And right now, I'm just looking... Oh, hi! Hi, Jurander! How are you? Gonna lurk while I go eat dinner. Oh, have fun! Okay, so that has at least one. Let's put one there. We'll grab another stack, or close to a stack. That looks like it could be disastrous. I'm not gonna go that way. This should help keep the zombies a little bit more at bay. And I've been through here pretty much already. I died here once. So I think what I want to do is kind of... Oh, I haven't been over here. I've been here and I haven't been here. But I definitely want the resources that are here. So I'm just going to snag them real quick. Okay. We'll grab this iron too. Well, that's what the scumpuses are for. The scumpuses are to lead the way out. And I'm going to put another one up very shortly. Because, yeah, I have... The lava right now is my scumpus that I have to go... that way. Because I know that I have to make a right at that lava. Or in this case, a left to go back up to where my base is. So I can still come back down here, come through, and then start lighting this dark area up here, which is next on the list of things to do. In addition to taking whatever resources I can get my hands on. This isn't a diamond expedition. I'm just looking to make sure that this is properly lit. Because I'm tired of hearing zombies and stuff. And I see that there's an Enderman nearby. That's disconcerting. But should be safe. So that's still dark. We're gonna leave that for now. Because this ravine needs a little more attention. Because there are plenty of places where these suckers can spawn, and I don't need that in my life. Scumpus with a P. It's Skizzleman's creation. He created it. It's basically 2 blocks and then you use the torches to orient yourself. S-K-U-M-P-U-S. Scumpus. Plural is scumpuses or scumpi. He's been doing that since his naked and scared days. and which, you know, that series is still ongoing. Yeah. Okay, so there's even more lava back here, which is great because again, it's a light source. Looks like there's more darkness over there. Yeah, this is all lit up, so that's good. Just that dark spot right there. Let's see if I can plunk a torch there. And I don't mind the torch spam. I'd rather have the torch spam than have zombies in my basement again. Someone decided not to light my area up all the way when they brought stuff into my base, and I went in my basement to go do something and found a zombie and a skeleton waiting for me to attack me. So I said, yeah, that's not going to happen again. No, it's not a regional thing. It's a Skizzleman thing. Okay, so then now we're starting to get into a little bit more dangerous territory, so I gotta be careful. Let's put a torch in there. And we'll put a stone block there so that I can get back up. There are creepers there. Not okay. Got the creeper. Got him. That makes me feel so much better. Okay, let's light this up because it's dead end. Okay, spider hissing is getting louder. What kind of Minecraft player am I? Ah! Not a good one. I so apologize. I apologize, headphone users. Oh, snap. Oh. 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 Scared you. Oh. Oh, I hate when they come down from above. Oh. Sorry, Squish. I love you, Birdie. Oh, snap. Okay. Whew. Oh, boy. Okay. Everybody take a second. Everybody take a second and breathe. We're good. We're okay. We're good. You good, fam? You good? Oh. Okay. 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 Whew. Creepers still scare me. That's something you need to know. Creepers still scare me. There we go. Let's light that up a little bit. I'm gonna try and get up there in a second. Okay, so we know creepers are gonna come up from above, so we need to find a way to block this off a little bit. Which we kinda can't do right now. Except we can put a light source there. Maybe over there? Yeah, let's put a light source up there. And then one here. Light that up. And we'll light on this side for good measure. Okay, so that's not terrible. And we'll put one light there. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Oh boy, okay. Feeling my heart rate come back down. There's an Enderman live around here somewhere. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Might as well expose all this, that way it's all lit. With fewer torches needed. Oh gosh, okay. Nice gold vein right here. Good stuff. Oof. Okay. How's everybody doing? How are we feeling? Oh look, we got stuff! Pumpkin seeds, some coal, a loyalty 2 book. Ooh, that would be good if I had a trident. I should probably go get one of those soon. Alright, let's open the ender chest. Alright, let's see how much space we have left in here. Not a lot, but we did get a lot of coal ore, a lot of iron ore. A lot of coal in general. Yeah, we're doing pretty well over here, I think. I think we can put that away. We got more of that. More rails. We've got some detector rails, which are good. Yeah, it did startle me pretty badly, but I'm okay. It's gonna take me a second to kind of get my bearings back a little bit, but I'm alright. And I'm stuck in the cobweb. That's not ideal. There we go. Now I'm not. Whew. Okay. Alright, so I think we came over from that way. Put a torch in there because we don't want any friends. Did we come over from this way? That's where the creeper was. So we came back over here. And I came down. I remember that. So it was this way we came. Okay. Sleeping again. Can you make drowned farms in Java? Yes. As far as I understand, you can. I think a couple of the hermits actually have drowned farms. Or one of them, at least one of them did or does or something like that. Okay. I think I'm good caving-wise. I have a lot of supplies. I know there's a couple of areas we didn't get to, but I could save those for another day. I just want to be able to get back to, I want to be able to get back to, I want to be able to get back to base. I have to be able to find my way back. Okay, so this is the way back because this is where the lava flow is. And then this lava flow says I go this way. Okay. So not bad. We found our way back pretty much. And as far as I know, there shouldn't be anything this way. We're going to take a quick look just to be on the safe side. Although there is some iron that was unclaimed. So I'm going to go claim it. Because I could always use iron. I mean, I have a bunch of it, but iron is something that will always come in handy no matter what. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay, that's that way. Let's look this way. Ooh, more iron. Nice. See if I have... Oh, I have some stone. Very good. Okay. It would help if you're going to make a way out to not block yourself in while doing it. That would be great. Okay, let's go this way. Let's see what's over here. Okay, seriously, how did we miss all this iron? As I very quickly make a pathway for myself so I don't fall. Later, Raven. Thanks for stopping by. Have a really good night. Okay. What kind of redstone am I? Basically none. I don't really know how to work with redstone. I haven't learned that just yet. I mean, I'd like to. That would be wonderful. But I'm not there yet. Okay, looks like this is some of the other end. Dorito says that they are a repeater. Oh! This obviously is someone's base. So I'm gonna get the heck out of here, because I don't want... Up! Hold on. There we go. That solves that problem. So I guess we are continuing on the lighting up crusade. Okay, so the darkness is... Oh, jeez! Come here, you! Would help if I could shoot the bow further. I'm just gonna state for the record how highly satisfying it is to be able to take out a creeper at like 20 paces. But I do realize if I don't get out of this water, I will die. Oh, this is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is very bad. I don't like being here. This makes me very nervous. But it's okay. I got this. I just have to make sure not to be overzealous. Let's put a thing there and there. I hear the zombies. I hear the zombies calling. Calling my name. I hear the zombies calling. Calling my name. Saying NJ. NJ. What are you doing? Don't you know that we're gonna blow you up? We got friends and they wanna blow you up. Hey, we fooled you. That was just a dead end. Nice little cache over here. Let's see if I can mine it out and not die. Alright, looks like I found some gold, so let me put some lights down. Hey, Easy! Okay, so that was actually very productive. We got some good stuff out of that. So as we are wont to do, we will put a, we'll put a torch there, and we have stone, so we're gonna fill this in, even though it's lit underneath. We're gonna fill it in, because we don't want to leave massive holes everywhere. There we go. Oh, Crazy Overlord Games, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome, how are you? I'm just trying to make my way through here. I decided to go caving because I kept hearing zombie noises under my base and I had to come investigate. And now, I think I have most of this... Oh, okay, that whole area is not lit up. Alright, that's fine. So we're gonna just grab this coal here. I've basically just been grabbing whatever ores, whether it's coal, gold, or whatever, because I could always use it. Okay, so that would have been disastrous. Let's put this diorite to good use. And then we'll grab some stone. Make a pathway. I don't see anything here, but not having torches in my hotbar is a bad idea. I see a creeper up ahead. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Okay. What's up, buddy? You want to come at me, bro? Come here, what are you afraid of? You're so excited to see me, you're spinning in circles. Get over here. Come on, let's go. Come in. I could do this all day. Don't make me. There you go. See? You waited too long. Now you're dead. Oh, congrats, Lone Cub, on getting your diploma. That's awesome. The skeleton is just having a good dance party over there. Oh yeah, he was totally about the... Oh, okay, so that's open. Neb says they're back with coffee. Let's go. That's right. Oh, ho, ho, no. Bye. See, when I see them there, it's not so bad. When they sneak up on me is when I get all upset. Okay, so this is also a dead end. Good, okay, so we're safe over here. We're safe over here for now. I just have to be careful that I don't accidentally open a wall and then a mob party comes at my face. As I just scoop up. Oh, whoa, hello. That was some rubber banding right there. Hate when that happens. Hey, Kang, welcome to the stream. Dude, I am sorry. I stumbled upon your beacon area and got the heck out. I found some gold. So if you want it, I will find a way to drop it off to you. Because I've been caving in here for like the last hour or so. And right now I'm just doing basic resource gathering and lighting stuff up because I'm tired of seeing stuff enter my basement when people like mess with it. So this is all pretty much under my base. Alright, so... It is more entertaining when they sneak up on me, but it still scares the pants off of me though. As you've noticed. Alright, we're gonna put one down there and then one there because we don't want them spawning in there. It's 105 degrees Fahrenheit where Sammy is. Yikes. Oh, hey, look, we almost passed this up. Okay, so we need the ender chest again because we're almost full. We're gonna grab the shulker box. Well, actually, we'll grab both shulker boxes because I brought those specifically to fill with goodies. So let's see how much of it I can put away. Okay, looks like I was able to get most of it put away. So this shulker is completely full, so we're gonna put that away. But now we have the other one that I brought that's completely empty. So let's fill that up. So we have a minecart, some coal, lots of coal ore, random other stuff. You know what, we'll throw the rotten flesh in there too. I don't need that taking up space in my hotbar. Put those there. And the rockets I'm gonna put away because I don't need those yet either. Okay, so let's put that away. Oh, and thank you, Kang. I really appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. Now I put all the stone away like a goober. I shouldn't have done that. I need the stone so that I can do stuff. That wasn't... And I didn't put the shulker box away either. That was even worse. Always put away your stuff so that, you know, if I die, right? and all the valuable stuff is in the shulker boxes that are in the ender chest, it's not so bad. If I were to die and I had my shulker boxes on me and I lost them, that would oh, that would suck so bad. That would be bad. That would be a big, like a big mood rookie mistake, you know? Alright, there we go. I think I should be able to... Yeah, I should be able to get this iron here. Alright, we'll grab this chest. If you remove all the kelp, and I keep it. Okay, I think we've basically... Let's put a light source above? Yeah, that's fine. I still hear zombies, and I'm not exactly sure as to where, because we lit this up, right? And we lit that side up, we lit this up. Oh, there's some iron over here I have to grab. Did I light this up? Okay, that's lit up. That's lit up. So let's go back and grab this iron here. That one piece of iron we missed. Grab that too. And there's some coal here. I'm gonna grab that. Put that there. By the way, chat, I can see you guys. I'm not ignoring you or anything, I promise. I'm just really focused in trying to make sure I don't blow up. So forgive me if I get quiet at points. But yeah, that's also why I have the oh, nope, nope, okay. I obviously did miss a spot. Come here, you. That didn't work. That's a very angry on fire skeleton. Oh, you have my coal brick. Come here. There we go. Let me take care of these guys and then we'll talk more. Yes, you be on fire right now. There you go. So this must not be lit. So let's do that. Rose says I feel entertained. Well, good, I'm glad. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so up... Oh, for Pete's sake, just ignore the phone. I swear, every time I stream, like clockwork, the phone rings. Okay, so obviously there's something going on up there. So, do I have my dirt? Yeah, I do. We're gonna have to go up there and investigate. So I'm gonna break this first, so that I can build a dirt pillar. Let me see, can I do that like that? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is all unlit. That explains it. Oh, and this is wide open too. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, bloody heck. Okay, I don't know what that sound was, but... I don't hear or see a creeper. This is all lit. This is lit here. Let's make sure we extra light this. Okay, so that's extra lit. There's some iron here I'm gonna grab. Okay, this area is not lit. I gotta make sure that everything... Seriously? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. See? Subtitles are good, folks. Subtitles are good. I never would have seen that coming. I saw the subtitle. Oh. Yo! Oh dear. They are just everywhere in here. Again, I'm sorry, headphone users. You should be, if you're regular to this channel, you know this is what happens when I see creepers. I apologize regardless. Oh gosh. Okay, that's not okay. Okay, not okay. Not okay. Okay. I would have run screaming by now, but I've only just screamed. That's good. That's good. That's progress. That's progress. Oh, not you two. Get over here. Hey, look, it's the I'm on fire dance. There you go. Okay, let me see if I can find a safe space to put my bed down. I think here's gonna be good. Eric says this is my second time here. The first time was in a raid. Was that with Impulse and Tango? Okay. In which raid were you part of, Eric? And for those of you that are new here and just came in, how did you find me? Oh, through Blue Jay. Oh yeah, Blue Jay's cool. I enjoyed seeing his stream. I try to catch anyone who takes the time to raid me or like comes to check me out and the channel out and everything. I always try to pop into their streams a lot. And anytime that one of my friends that like if I'm sitting in a stream and they're I don't know actually. I always try to check them out as well. So it looks like we still have a ways to go in lighting everything up, and I still have some torches left. I just have to be very careful because I keep seeing some friends, like this friend over here who doesn't see me, or that one that does. Ow. Okay, so he's gone. That's good. And obviously there's a lot of materials and stuff that are here, but I don't want to take anything just yet because I still hear a lot of zombie noises and stuff that are probably coming from down the hall. So I'm going to continue going. How about no? Get away from me. Okay. Oh, jeez, they're everywhere. Come here. I know you're here. There you go. Eat it. Okay, and this area is lit up, so this is basically a circle over here. And this is dark, so let's light this up. This is a dead end. I'm gonna do the smart thing and basically kind of sissy bar this, or whatever they call it. Poor creeper didn't deserve to die. Yeah, it did. I'm just gonna go after all these resources that are here. Oh, so that exposes that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Crazy Overlord says all creepers deserve to die. Yeah, they do. They're nothing but trouble. As I light up my space and reduce the spawn areas, it will make the spawnable areas more effective. Yeah, that would have been nice to know, like, an hour ago. Learn something new every day! Yay! Creepers just want hugs. Yeah, I know. They're not getting any from me, though. Okay, so here we are back again in this lit area. Let's take all this coal that we didn't grab on the way. And I know I saw some iron here somewhere, I just don't remember where exactly it is. I I should have grabbed it once I cleared the space. This is where I came in, so it's definitely this? It's not this way, because this is the dead end we went... No, this isn't the dead end. But we did light all of this up, which is good. Yeah, we lit all of this up. I think the iron was maybe over here? Part of it was, yeah. And then... yeah, we came in from over here. Yeah, so there's some coal and iron over here, because this is all lit up now. That area is not lit up, because I bared to the left. So I'm just gonna grab whatever I can at this point. Are you lost yet? I am. Not really. I'll find my way out. I'm not concerned about it. I'm just concerned if there are creepers, that's all. Okay, let's put that down. And yes, this music is highly contradictory to what we're doing right now, I will admit. But I didn't want to put something high energy because I wanted this to be very chill. We're just kind of, you know, we're just kind of going through. We're clearing some areas out. We're making it safer. We're finding some resources so we don't have to bother my server mates. You know, that kind of stuff. Let's put a... The creeper can't find their way out either? Yeah, they find their way out through my sword. That's what they... Aw, thanks, Quail. I appreciate it. And corgis, for that matter. I do have no idea where I am in relation to my base. I just know that I'm traversing this mineshaft, and the fact that I'm doing it solo is still kind of a wild concept, but one that I think just really helps me feel more confident as a Minecraft player. Because I've only been playing now for... Hey, Stricker, welcome. I've only been playing now for a little under 2 years. It'll be 2 years the day 1.14 came out. So that was July something or other. That was, I think, July 20th, I want to say. Or around then. So I started playing the day it came out. Manatee wanted... I said I wanted to play. And he said, well, if you try to play now with 1.13, 1.14 is coming out pretty much next week or whatever it was, and you'd have a massive learning curve because you would adjust to 1.13 and then 1.14 would come out and you'd have to learn all new mechanics and stuff. So he said, I'd rather you learn 1.14. And I said, all right, that's fine. So I waited for 1.14 to come out, and I'm glad that I did. I mean, honestly, I never thought of myself as a Minecraft player, and I just put myself in a really dangerous spot. That was not smart. Am I excited? How about the Nether update? I'm really excited about the Nether update. Okay, for expedience, I am putting that stuff in my ender chest and getting the heck out of this hole before a creeper comes in and blows me sky high. And if it did, I would deserve it because I wasn't prepared. There we go. I'm really excited for it. I mean, I like the blue flame idea. It reminds me of the green flame from Acquisitions Incorporated. Okay, is this a dead end or is this a wide opening? This is a wide opening. So, you remember when they added the Nether? Yeah, so does Manatee. Okay, looks like there's a dead end over here that we're gonna light up. Oh, okay, I'm paying attention to seeing if there's creepers. This is a dead end. Yeah, this is a dead end. We'll light that up. And we'll grab all this coal. I'm really glad that I decided to keep going because I loved resource gathering. And even though I don't really watch him anymore, Jevin was the one who got me into wanting to mine. Like, Naked and Scared got me into wanting to play, as did the Hermits, but we used to watch Jevin from time to time, and he always did this, like, this long-term mining, and I just thought that was so cool and relaxing. I was like, you know what? I would love to do something like that. That would be fun. And that's what I mainly do on my single-player world, is mine. Okay, so this all looks... Let's just... Yeah, we've got a torch here. We've got some... Oh, we got a block of iron here that I missed. Got a little bit of iron over here. Let's grab that. Oh, that's bad. Let's light this up and see what kind of disaster we're in. Okay, so... Okay, looks like... There we go. Alright, I'm just trying to get out. Yeah, mining is very soothing, Eric. Absolutely. It totally is. We'll grab that and jump out. There we go. Okay. So, I need to light this up just a little bit better. I don't like the way this works. Yeah, Nev, honestly, I haven't either. I have a single-player world, and I barely touch it just because I enjoy playing on a multiplayer server that much more. Like, I seriously enjoy being here, and I love everybody who's on the server. I think all of you are just lovely people, and it's always a pleasure to be able to come hang out and chill and do like silly things and stuff like that. Alright, so yeah, so Streamlabs just posted a little bit of an info pic or information about me, so check that out. And how I'm connected to Joe. I am one of his patrons. That is wide information. Let's see, we've lit that up, we lit that up, we lit this up. So, let's see, can I get out of this? Oh! Oh no! I missed a spot. Come here. Did I get him? I did. Come here! Look, it's running away! Oh, nope, there's a zombie there too. It ran away! There we go. All better. Okay. Alright, I know there's a zombie over there, so I gotta be careful. No! Nope, 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 nope. Come here. That's a creeper. And it didn't see me. Thank goodness. Can I see it? No? Ah! Nope. It saw me, though. It saw me, though. The jerk snuck up on me. Did you see that? Oh, that's outrageous. There we go. All better. Nope. You get to eat one too. What is with these arrows today? They're so laggy. There we go. Holy, oh, mother, buckets. Come here. Phew. Okay. Thanks, Truck Pipe, and welcome. How are you? This is one of the first times, it's not the first time, but it's one of the first times I've actually delved this deep into a mineshaft by myself. I will not say that I am lost. I'm not. But I am attempting... Ooh, shiny rocks. I am attempting to clear it out, though, because... Hi, Ario! Welcome! How are you? This isn't my first attempt at trying to, clear out a mineshaft. I've just never been in one this deep by myself. And so I'm just trying to make heads or tails. I'm just trying to make heads or tails of everything, and, wait, where's the other one? The other one's still in there. Okay. I'm just trying to... I'm not lost, Quail! Good grief. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Space! Jerks. Alright, let's see. What can I dump in here that isn't already accounted for? How much inventory can I plunk into, this... Oh, Minecraft... Oh, minecarts don't stack! Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so it looks like all that is done. So then... What can I put in here? Name tag, minecart, iron ore. I hear the zombie, don't worry. The gunpowder, and the granite. Everything else I can keep on me. Ario says, not feeling the best today, so I'm not going to be able to watch for long. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, and I hope that, you know, that tonight is a better, easier night for you, and that I can provide you with a little bit of joy and laughter, especially since apparently I've become a creeper hunter tonight. Let's get all this stuff put away too. Put the name tag away. Lapis away. Getting lapis right now is such a good thing. So I have the I have my ender chests with me. My ender chest with me because if I die with the ender chest on, it's not as bad as if I died and had the shulker boxes on me, because I could get away with losing the ender chest and, you know, I'd still be able to reclaim my stuff and that would be fine. But if I lost the shulker boxes, then I'd lose everything in them, and I've done that before and it stinks and I don't like it. So let's see, we came into this wide open space. We plunked down torches. Let's put one over there. Open that up. Let's open this up a little bit. Very good, very good. Let's grab that too. See if we have any exposed areas that need more light. I do know that I need to get out of here very soon because I'm running out of torches. But I do believe that I have covered the majority of this entire, I do believe I have covered the majority of this mineshaft at this point. I don't think there's an area where I haven't hit yet. I didn't give up. I believe in me. I did miss that coal though. Come here. Yes, this is Joe's 7 of Mine Patreon server. It was upgraded from a realm not too long ago. And I'll be, you know, I stream from here, and then in a little while, like in the next couple of weeks, I'll also be streaming from Shamblecraft, which is Real Fally's server. I've streamed from there when it was called Fallycraft, but the name has changed and we're about to start Season 1, and I'm really excited for what that brings, and I'm really excited to see some of the creativity that's already being thought out, and, you know, just people coming up with ideas of different builds and things like that. It's very inspiring. I'm really excited to see what we do as a group and some of the stories we want to tell and some of the builds we want to do. I really think that it's going to be something extra special. And so I'm pleased as punch to be able to do that and be a part of that. Break this too. Let's come up here. Now, since I basically, hold on, this has, oh, I'm stuck in the cobweb. Let me grab that cobweb. I now have more cobwebs than I could ever need, but that's fine. Okay, so this was Kang's area. Will I ever stream from the Dogcraft server? I have not set foot on the Dogcraft server. I'm pretty sure that as a sub for Ren that I am allowed to do that. I'm allowed to stream from there, but I haven't given that the opportunity yet. And I'm sure if I were to mention it to Ren, that I'm sure that if I mentioned it to Ren, he would want me to. I think that's open to everybody. Does the newish server have a website? What do you mean Joe's? Or do you mean Ren's? Because I don't know anything about Ren's. Okay. What's this way? Let me put a light down there. Okay. The one I mentioned that's not Ren's. Oh, that is, that's Real Fally's. I don't have a link to his Patreon. I think you have to be a patron. But here, I'm gonna do a shout out for him anyway. You can find out more information on his Twitch page. You're welcome. But yeah, I met Fally and that group through Joe's community, and he actually streamed from YouTube earlier today, because he's not going to be on Twitch much longer. Okay, hold on. Thanks, ominous music. Your timing was not impeccable at all. I think it's this way. This is what I get for not putting scumpusses up. This will teach me a lesson. Because I got so engrossed in everything, I forgot to put them down. Okay, wait. So... Ah, okay. I know where I am. Not where I need to be, though. I can find my way out, I swear. Yep, this is where I need to be. Cause see, in between here and here, those are the two lava flows. And this is the lava flow that I need. Because this lava flow tells me that I need to go that way to go home. And here's the scumpus that tells me I need to go this way. See, now, instead of this being ominous music, this is triumphant music. Because I'm basically back home at this point. Because here's the scumpus telling me to go this way. And then, wait, hold on. I'm almost home. I'm almost home. Yeah, because the scumpus is right there. So, yeah, it's telling me to go this way, I think. That needs a light, though. No, not this way. The other way. Yeah, it's over here. It's this way. Yep, because... There we go! Skizzleman compass, yep. Okay, so this right here, this is the other side. This is the other side of the wall. So as you can see, there are some holes here that if I break this, right? You'll see it in a second. Yeah, see? Oh no! I broke the sign! Oh, crud. I didn't want to break the sign. Damn it. Oh, I broke M's sign. But basically, yeah. Apologies for the slight cuss, but that disappointed me. I was really hoping that wasn't M's sign wall. But yeah, see, we came in through here. I had to go all the way around, and then... Okay, listen, birds. I'm not Casca Amontillado-ing you. I'm not Joe. Let me see if I have some wheat seeds for these things. I don't want my birdies getting all messed up. I do. Phantom seeds. Will they recognize phantom seeds? They will. Good. Okay. Come here. Is that all of you? Come on. There's like 5 of you. Good grief. Come on. Let's go. In you go. Come on. There you go. Don't look at me like that. You're the ones that got stuck. Alright, now that that's done, and I have these chickens everywhere and I don't know how to get them out of my basement, let's go back to what we were talking about before, which was the terracotta. Because I wanted to do a brewing stand and make it nice, right? So what I was hoping to do was maybe something like this. Not with that though, that's too dark. The chickens explode. Yeah, they'll explode. And then put the light terracotta there, and then the brewing stand right there. So it looks really funky. And then the other thing I was thinking of, which I actually might want to do, is... where did I put them? Ah, there's some upstairs. Hold on. As I collect all the eggs. Okay, so we named the cow from earlier, which you can totally do if you have 7,500 coffee beans, by the way. So we did that, right? We went caving and we spent about 2 hours going through getting everything. We're gonna grab these item frames here, right? And we're just gonna come down here. We're just gonna come down here real quick. And then we're just gonna cover this with item frames. Okay, so we covered it with item frames. So what are we doing? What are we doing? So we're gonna put this away. Wait, why did I put all that in the other barrel? Why did I do that? Oh, because I had no room. That's fine. Why? Why did you do that? So what I can do is this, so that every time I make potions, right? Or if I need a potion, I can just put the potions in here and then not have to worry. And then I have one more, exactly one more. There we go. I like that. That looks really nifty. I like that a lot. Ow. And then what I can do is take all of these barrels and I can use them for various items for the brewing stand. And that will actually free up some space over on the other wall. So I'm excited about that. That looks really good. What I might actually do is brew one of each, and then because I have a lot of bottles, I have to look and see if I'm pretty sure I have netherwort. I think I just saw some netherwort. But I really like this. I dig this a lot. I do. I dig that so much. Let's see. Let me take all the stuff that doesn't belong in there out. Yeah, I have some nether wart and I have a stack of blaze rods. And I have soul sand. I'm pretty sure that I do. Let me make sure that I do. Nether again. Yeah, I have soul sand. So part of me is kind of thinking, right? Part of me is thinking that what I might want to do is either one of two things. Either A, go down underneath, like build another layer underneath this one and have it be kind of akin to my cabin in the woods where I have just tons of brewing stands and brewing a lot of potions and stuff, and just have it be kind of weird and sinister and kind of I don't know, American Horror Story kind of. I don't know. I don't watch the show, but like something spooky or spoopy or whatever. Um, the flashing lights were not me. That was my server mate who wanted me to know, right? So I'm fighting the Wither on Friday night, provided my work does not get in the way. What they did was they said, be prepared, right? For the Wither. And then down here, they built this chamber for the Wither, and they put all the components of the Wither in there. Now, I know if I build the Wither down here, I'm pretty much dead where I stand. Or it's going to destroy my barn, or both. So I need to figure out a place, and this is what I'm going to do for this week, is figure out where to put a place where I could start the fight, which is probably going to be in the end, which I'm not looking forward to, because I don't want to be around Enderman. But try to figure out where I could have it, and how to set it up properly so that I can just get in there and, you know, stuff like that. Ario says, gotta go, see you next stream, maybe, hopefully. Well, I hope so. Have a good night otherwise. I'm glad you stopped by. And I have a couple of mine carts too. That gives me ideas. But yeah, I think the basement, I mean, it looks a little bit busy and a little bit clunky, but it's not terrible. I think it's really come along. I really think it's come along. We have some additional storage over here, and I think that's where I'm gonna put the library barrel with all the books and the lapis and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna be able to take some of these categories that I have on this far wall and then move them over there. I think that's gonna look really spiffy. I'm really excited about that. I really am. Okay. So we've been going now for about almost 2 hours, 15 minutes already, if you can believe it. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to do tonight, because it's already almost 8:30 and I'm starting to get a little hungry because I didn't have dinner yet. So I'm just trying to think of what else I want to do. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I think what we should do is... let's grab the shulker boxes. Not that. That we're holding on to for later. Let's grab these shulker boxes for a hot minute. Put the item frames away for a minute. And let's grab those cobwebs that we harvested from our adventure. And let's have a little spoop. Let's do a little bit of the spoop. We'll put one there and maybe one there. And just a little bit, not too much. You don't want to go overboard because you want it to be kind of spooky, but you don't want it to be, just overdoing it, you know? So like maybe one up, maybe one here, one down there, maybe one on the bottom there. That looks good. And then now I can finally put some, in the corner here, maybe one over here, and then one there. And then I'm going to put barrels in here too, so I have to make barrels. Rose is calling for a health and safety break. That goes for all of you. Definitely get yourselves a snack or something, or a beverage if you really need it. I'm going to take a moment in just a second, and I'm going to just grab a sip of iced tea. That should be good. Okay, there we go. But thank you, Rose. I'm gonna stretch my shoulders too. My icon pic of me hugging a creeper is all lies. Actually, no, Eric, it's not. Because that picture was drawn by one of my mods named Yurgi, and she drew that for me because at the time, every single stream I did, and I mean every single one, I was blown up at least once. There was a creeper who would come give me a hug every single time. And so that piece was drawn at a time when creepers couldn't get enough of me, and all they did was come up into my face and try to blow me sky high. So, yeah, that's basically what happened with that. I've become a lot more outside of the yelling tonight. I have become more accustomed to and less skittish about seeing creepers if they're from a distance. But when they're up close on me, yeah, I'm gonna freak out when they startle me. I'm not a fan of jump scares. And the rest is me, yeah. And the rest of me. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, so looks like I have some stuff left in here. That's fine. And looks like this all pretty much grew while I was underground. That's good to know. Because I still have some stuff I need to go drop off. I need to go drop it off in town. So I'm gonna go do that. So why don't we take a field trip? Before we call it, I think I'm gonna go for maybe another 10 minutes or so. Because again, I'm starting to get hungry and, hold on. Let me try that again. I always have trouble with doors like that. I don't know why. I considered starting later. I had asked Manatee about it, and I said, hey, do you want to start dinner and I'll just stream later, or do you want me to stream now and we'll have dinner later? And he's like, yeah, I'm not hungry. Go ahead and stream. And I said, okay, you know the drill. When you get hungry, let me know. Wait, where'd they go? Okay. So I'm taking... Now I realize I'm not wearing my elytra, and I put my rockets away, so I'm not going to be able to fly anywhere. So I'll see if I threw those in the ender chest, because there's an ender chest here somewhere. I'll see if I can change out and swap out my gear. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 10 of us. That's why there's a little bit of lag. That makes sense. So I'm gonna take my creeper wings, and yeah, I don't have my rockets. That's fine. But I am gonna put my wings back on. That's fine. Okay, there we go. So let's check my shops real fast. I have the one shulker on me. Did I grab the right one? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I'm always nervous about not taking the shulker and then it despawning on me, because that would really stink. Okay, looks like there is a little bit of lag, so we are going to finish up in the next few minutes. Okay, so replacing some hay bales. Carrots, okay, good. And beetroot. Oh, right, so let's see. Hi there. Restocking now. Okay, so we're gonna be able to put in 3 sets of hay bales, because I sell them 3 diamonds for a half stack. 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't. Alright, hold on. Let's see. So we're gonna put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then... Oh, okay, so I need to grab more carrots. Got it. Then 3 more, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's always an NJ stream when I count. Always. Always, always, always. Okay, so carrots are restocked, and beetroot. Beetroot takes forever to accumulate a stack. I probably should have raised the price, but people are buying it, so that's fine. Gold up those carrots. Somebody else already sells gold carrots. It's always an NJ stream when I'm live. That's true. Somebody else I think sells golden carrots, and what I sell is mainly to encourage villager trading. Because it's easy for me to farm, and farming is actually something I find very soothing. Um, so that's why I do it like that. Okay, so I need to be in a bed, but I'm gonna go to the tea shop first. For those of you who are new to the stream, you're gonna get to see my tea shop for the very first time. You're probably looking at me and saying, okay, sure, you are the coffee person. Why do you sell tea? And I do that because on both this past server, which was called Joe Hills Thanks You, or Jody for short, and Shamblecraft, I sold potions, which were coffee. And so they all had a funny name and everything else. And I was asked before this server started, hey, I have an idea for a potion shop. Would you be okay if I sold potions? And I went, no, of course I'd be okay. You know, go for it. Do it. And that forced me to kind of think outside the box of, oh, what could I do that's different? What could I do that's kind of on brand but different? So instead, I now sell tea. And so those are all bushes. And so I sell all 6 kinds of bushes or leaves. And these are my tea leaves. So I have peak oak, which is a play on Pico. I have spruce up peppermint, so that's my spruce leaves. I have green tea, which is jungle, right? I have white tea, which is, I guess, a relatively new tea. At least it's new to me. So that's birch. I just restocked recently, so I'm not surprised that I don't see sales here yet. There's Acha Chai, which is acacia. And then there's English black tea, which is the dark oak. Do I like bone blocks? I like them. I got used to them. I wanted to try something different when I was building my basement, which I built first. And I wanted just a different look. And so my basement has a very Doctor Who, early Doctor Who kind of vibe. Hi, Gaia. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I liked the rim of this. I didn't want concrete because on Jody, I used so much concrete to build my nether roof cafe. I think I used 2 or 3 double stacks of concrete, and I just didn't want to touch concrete anymore for a while because that was the last big build I had before coming over here. So I wanted to do something different, but I still needed a crisp color. And I really liked the idea of the white teacup, like a very vintage, very classic teacup, with the tea bag, which is identified here with the tea leaves in it and everything, and it's sinking into the cup of hot tea. So that's all just pretty stellar. And you can see that it's already starting to sink in because the tea leaves are changing color. And I don't know, I just had this wild idea and I went with it, and it's one of my favorite builds. It really is. I thought about making the teacup higher, but then I thought you wouldn't be able to see the tea bag or anything in it, so that's basically what this is. And everybody gets a free spoon, a free lump of sugar, and a free glass of milk for their tea with every purchase. So that works. Actually, I'm going to turn the music down just a hair because it's still loud in my ear. There we go. That's better. And yeah, let me know if the music's really loud. I've been experimenting with music over the last couple of streams, just to do something a little different, and just to add a little extra flavor, I guess. I know last stream we talked about ice cream flavors, so I guess this is putting a little Rocky Road into the bowl, so to speak. You love my shop, Rose? Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, Achachai. I think someone in the Discord, in our Discord, had mentioned it, and I don't remember if that's the case or not. So let's see. We checked the shops. We got paid. We dropped off payment in the ender chest. I didn't actually do too much damage to my picks. I didn't really wear them out too much. I'm surprised by that. I figured I would wear through them pretty quickly, but that's okay. That works. So I think we're gonna head back to the barn and see if there's anything else we want to do before we call it a night. Gaia says I'm making waffles for dinner and I keep burning myself on the waffle iron. Yeah, be careful. That's rough. You'd think I'd get better at this. Well, practice makes perfect, so... Okay, sure, why not? You do you. I'm gonna go home. This is my home. You can tell it's mine because of the coffee banner. The coffee banner is brown and green to signify my home and my home base, and blue and yellow signify anything having to do with the tea shops. Because I have the kiosk, which you saw, and I have the main shop. I have 3 total shops on the server. The 2 pop-up shops, the kiosk and the Mascot Farms that I carried over from Jody. And then I have the main tea shop. And honestly, there are about 50 of us who play on the server. So even if I had an idea for a different shop or something like that, I would not, I would wait or put it on another server, because I want to make sure that every single person on the server has a chance that if they want to own a shop, that they can, and that their idea isn't stifled or negated or nixed because somebody else is doing something. I wouldn't want to be the person to say, no, you can't do this because I'm going to do it, when I already have myself established. Especially as new players come in, I want them to have a running start. And usually when new players come in, if I get to talk to them, I'll usually give them a couple of diamonds and let them raid my basement so that they have some starting gear, so that they don't feel as far back as you one might feel. When I first started on Jody last year, I've only been playing on Joe's servers since I want to say May. I think I switched over to being a server player in May or June, and what you call it? And when I started, I was very intimidated. Not gonna lie, I was massively intimidated by everyone's builds. Mal had a gumball machine, and there was the building they built for Joe, and then there was this other building, and I just went, this is over my head. This is over my head. I don't know how I'm gonna fit in here, but I want to be a part of this. And Cara Sophia, who's also one of the players on our server, she came over to me when I logged in. She made sure that I had gear. She helped me figure out. She showed me around. She showed me where everything was. And she made sure that I had that running start that I sorely needed, so that I wouldn't feel so far behind, because I felt really far behind in ability and in location. I ended up picking a house. My base on Jody is actually right next to Joe's house, which some of the patrons built before I got there, and I just went, oh, um, yeah, did not realize I was next door. My bad? But it was fine. Um, oh, community board. Yes. You want a wooden spoon, Lone Cub? I can make you a wooden spoon. Lone Cub redeemed 7,500 community points, or coffee beans, and said, can you have a spoon with Lone Cub 101 named on it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Let me get you a spoon. Do you want a wooden spoon, an iron spoon? Let me see if I have any spoons in here. Here, I have this iron spoon. I'll give you the good china. Iron spoon. And I think I left my item frames upstairs, so let's go do that. Now, Lone Cub, I don't think you've been on the board before yet, right? You've been saving up for it, yes? Iron. Yep, I got you covered. Grab an item frame here. And luckily I have some levels, so we're going to come over here and put this iron spoon. And we're going to call this Lone Cub 101. Done. Lone Cub 101. So let's find a spot to put you on the wall. Let's see, where can we put you? I think we're going to put you right over here, next to Beardo's beacon. I think that'll be fine. Okay, then perfect. So you go here, and then, boop, done. You're on the board. Yay! Awesome. Oh wow, I forgot. I think auto jump is on. Oh, because I have the elytra on, so I'm gonna bounce a little higher. Okay, so awesome. Look at this. Every single thing here is because you all, you're watching this and you've redeemed those points, and that just gives me the warm fuzzies. Like, so good. It's so good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lone Cub. But yeah, so I think we got a lot done. We lit up underneath our base. We found where Kang's building. We took some creepers out, so our area is a lot safer. We protected our chickies that are living in the basement. We don't ask why they're living in the basement, they just do. We were able to restock some of the stuff. We were able to restock some of the stuff in the shops, which was good. Hi Applesauce, welcome to the stream. I'm just finishing up because I'm starting to get hungry, and I've been going now for 2.5 hours. I really need to get some food in my belly because I haven't eaten since 1 o'clock, and nearly 8 hours since food is not ideal. But yeah, so we were able to go caving. We spent like, what, 2 hours caving. We have a new cow, Moostard. We have Lone Cub on the community board. We fixed up the basement a little bit, and we took a trip around the shopping district. So I would say that this was just like a prime stream, and I'm so glad that all of you were able to come out tonight. I will be streaming tomorrow night. That is the plan. I'll be streaming tomorrow after work. However, I will not. Yes, I am on the East Coast, Eric. I am in the great state of New Jersey. I will not be streaming on Wednesday as part of this event that is going on. That if you're on Twitter, my Twitter webpage, my Twitter handle is up above. It's NJ Coffee Junkie. Lone Cub says next time I will name a cow. Awesome. And Stricker says painted some missiles for a Model FA-18E. Awesome. Glad to hear that. That's cool. But in any event, I will be taking Wednesday off as part of the I am not, and I will not say where I am. So apologies for that. That is for my own personal safety. But in any event, I will be taking off on Wednesday. I do plan on streaming Thursday, and as far as I know, I'm planning for the Wither fight to be on Friday night. But with that, I will let you guys know. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Hold on 1 second here. Let me go into this one. So first off, if you want to keep up with everything that's going on that I'm doing, if you want to follow the channel, please feel free to do so at NJ Coffee Junkie. Just click the little heart. That'll tell you when I go live. I have a Twitter page, so you can follow me at NJ Coffee Junkie. I also am on YouTube. I post all of my stream replays there. As I've said, I'm a little behind with that. I'm still uploading the last few from May, but this week I am working towards getting them all up and ready to go, especially since Twitch only keeps VODs for 2 months, since I have Twitch Prime. And I want to make sure those are up for you to watch. You can watch everything except the first 2 streams I ever did and the big tour that we did last November. I will be going back to Jody for a full tour at some point in the near future. I might do that as a special event. I don't know. But that'll be remain to be seen. And last but not least, I also have Discord. It is open as long as you are 13 years of age or older. That is open to everyone. You do not have to be a sub to be a part of it. I welcome everyone to join. So please consider joining the community because we would love to have you. With that, if you've been watching on the YouTube replay or the Twitch VOD, thank you. If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to hit subscribe. I would love that so much. But with that, I am going to send everyone on a raid. So let us go raid somebody. Let's see, who can we raid? I know exactly who we can raid. We are going to go raid my real life friend Kaylina. She is doing a 12-hour stream because today is her 3-year Twitch anniversary. She started Twitch 3 years ago today. She's doing a 12-hour stream. She was playing Pokemon before, and right now she's in the middle of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And she's going to play Dark Souls later this evening. So go say hello to Kay. Please make sure that when you do, you tell her that NJ's raid is freshly brewed. But with that, I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Say hi to Kay, and see you soon. Bye!